fucktards of America. Speaking of America, I am a genius and I just rewrote my own version of the Pledge of Allegiance. For all in favor, stand up right over the heart and repeat. I pledge allegiance to any alcohol of the beer community of America and to the vendors in which we stand, one shot, over limit, blocked out, and hung over for all. Y'all may be seated. I am sitting here. I am doing an Ultra hangout, which means we are sitting here popping cans of Ultra Michelob. You know, we like little Mickey. So, yeah, we're just gonna record our little hangout, and we can see I'm hanging out with my friend Kailin and her boyfriend Sammy, and we're gonna see what kind of content these bitches can provide me. Because I got a few days to put out an episode, and I need content. So, hello, Kailin.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm kind of buzzed just a little bit with the Ultras.
You got Mickey in you?
I got a little bit of Mickey in me, yeah.
Yeah. Mickey's not her boyfriend, by the way. Her boyfriend's name is Sammy. Just so y'all know. We'll bleep that out later if he doesn't want to see him out there. But, so tell us a little bit about your day. I mean, I already know how your day went because I was there for like 98% of it, but the listeners were not. So let us know what shittery went down.
So I woke up and I told Sammy, I was like, let's not go to Pismo. Let's just...
Because we had planned prior, guys, to go to Pismo.
Yeah, so I was like, let's just lay here and just relax. And he's like, let's go to the Monday sale because we have the Monday sale here.
Yeah.
And then...
Which is the Ramate.
So Elias called me literally at like 8:30 and he was all, what are you guys going to do? And I was like, I don't know. And then Sammy was like, let's just go to the beach, babe. And I was like, okay, let's just go. So he went to somewhere and then we had to pick him up.
Where'd you go?
No, you.
Oh, I went. Okay.
Yeah.
So we ended up going to Pismo where I recorded the episode 2 Families, One Fuckery. I didn't go into Harry's Bar because I was still traumatized from that weekend prior, from all the cerebral palsy victims flaring limbs around and dancing like it was their last fucking wish. So, didn't go into there. Not only was that the only reason why I didn't go in there, but the bitch decided to bring her canine, so we had a little form of bestiality along the trip with us. So how was that for you? How was your day today?
It was really good. It was unexpected, actually. So I always have my dog on a leash, and Sammy was like, just let her free. And I'm like, no, like she's gonna run away. I don't know what to do. And I was freaking out, and I just did it. I was like, okay. And then she stayed by me. I was like, Layla, come here. And then she could run back to me.
The bitch almost shed a tear.
I literally grew like 50 gray hairs in my hair. And I was like freaking out.
Safe to say they entered a new milestone of the relationship, and her canine will probably scissor later tonight.
That's so inappropriate.
Hashtag bestiality. Vote for 2024 for it to be legal. Just kidding, guys. She's not into that.
No. I hope nobody listening to this is into that.
I don't know.
People are weirdos.
There's people in different countries hearing this, so
yeah.
We don't know what they do. We don't know what's legal there.
Yeah, that's pretty true. Yeah. But it was a really good time.
Yeah.
I just let her free, and she just went with it. And I would call her over, and I almost literally wanted to cry. I was like, I'm gonna cry, guys, like because she came back to me.
And all the fucking white bitches out there were like, oh my god, beautiful dog, let me pet her.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, Layla, bite the bitch's fucking neck.
Because she's like that. Like, she will literally, like, bite you.
Yeah.
Like, she nibbles. Certain stuff. She's a weirdo like that.
Bestiality.
No, literally. Like, she's bipolar. She has issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like a person.
So yeah, we went there. I'll post a couple of those pictures on the Sipsy's Instagram so you guys can see those fucking receipts. And then...
And mind you, it was actually like really beautiful there. It was super windy.
So cold.
It was. Like we were going and the wind was just pushing us.
My hat flew off and everything.
Did it really?
It did. I mean,
Oh
I'm
my-
not bald or anything, guys, so it's fine. But I mean, like, it did fly off.
Well, my baby didn't fly off, and he has a receding hairline, so it's okay.
Receding.
Oh yeah.
He's not receiving anything, bitch.
Hopefully, he's receiving hair. I don't know.
Yeah, so that was fun. And then we had a little lunch at Fish and Chips. I was being a big bitch, and I had some 4-piece fish and chips plus a clam chowder bread bowl. Ate the whole fucking thing, but I drink water. That's a plus.
Yeah.
On the way there, I did drink a whole cup of wine. Sammy seems to think I'm a whole alcoholic, and the song that we listened to on the way home begged to differ. I don't have a problem. It solves my problems. Very big difference. But yeah, so now we're here, and we're continuing our alcohol problem with the little Mickey. Well, actually, during that trip, I learned, so just this past weekend, Kailin, yeah, that sound right there, pay attention to that. So, just this past weekend, Sammy had a family function. Who was it? Was it your aunt? Okay, so it was his mother's and grandmother's birthday. And so they went to Marietta to celebrate their birthdays. Kailin went to go and meet the family for the first time, or meet the distant family for the first time, and shit went down. She called me hysterically. I thought maybe he left her for somebody in the family. I thought maybe she crashed her vehicle. I thought maybe something went down to where this white bitch went to this Mexican family and shit was getting real. She called me distraught. And then she's going to go ahead and tell you exactly what happened. And yes, judge her because I did.
Okay, so we're sitting
Start from
there.
the beginning. Okay, so you got invited.
Yeah, no, so I got invited, and we're sitting there, and we're having...
you don't just get invited and all of a sudden you're there, bitch. You got invited. What were your thoughts?
like, ongoing and everything. So I was...
So you got invited and you accepted.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you guys went. You got... Yes, bitch.
Okay, no,
She's
so,
like,
yeah.
I got invited and all of a sudden we were there.
Okay.
That's not how that works.
So, I'm a white girl, and I'm with a Mexican, so I have tattoos. He's a Mexican.
Say it loud and proud,
He's
bitch.
a Mexican. So, when I went over there... So, whenever I went over there, I was scared. I was low-key scared about everything. Why is that upside down?
Bitch, you did that.
I'm sorry. I did that. What do you mean?
So all the picture frames on my wall are upside down because her aunt decided to come and flip the script.
Swear to God.
Literally. While I was asleep.
Oh my gosh. I do not remember. And you left it like that.
I don't have the energy to move it around.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyways, guys. So, I was like, I'm a white girl. Like, my boyfriend is Mexican. Like, the Mexican people out there, do not get offended, okay? Because I have Mexican in me. And the person that brought me up. Literally. And the Mexican that... It's both.
Both of them.
So, the person who brought me up was just my aunt. She speaks Mexican and
Spanish, bitch.
Spanish.
Only a white girl would say that.
and she understands it.
So we're gonna enroll her into racial integration after this.
Okay, so literally, I was just so scared because I've never been in that situation to where I need to go out of the city to meet somebody like that. So I was super scared about my tattoos and everything. While my boyfriend's like,
bitch, don't blame the tattoos. Tell them you come from a fucking double white.
Yeah.
You're white with tattoos coming from a double white sucking on a vape.
I have a trailer park, yes.
Yes.
I'm in a trailer park.
You're equivalent. You are not, but you're very trailer park trash adjacent.
I really am, to be honest with you. I really am.
The opposite.
Yeah. But why am I the opposite?
I don't know.
I'm just a white girl.
We'll figure it out and we'll edit that in.
I'm a white girl in trailer trash.
Because you're not
just
trashy.
kidding. No, I'm not.
No.
I'm kind of classy with it.
Yeah. She sucks her vape really classy. Yeah. She sucks the vape with pinky up, lips closed. She doesn't blow in public. The smoke, that is. So yeah, she's a classy double wide bitch.
Yes. So pretty much I was just scared. I was just nervous about like the way that I looked and everything. And he just told me like, oh, my uncle is with somebody that does drugs and she's white. So you're okay. And I'm like, okay, I guess I can go off of that. I guess
The only other white
I'm
bitch
white
there, that's my
and
competition. It's
yeah,
not
and
competition.
I'm not doing drugs, so it's okay. But I do have a drug fiend, which is nicotine, which
That's
we'll
not
get to
a drug
that.
fiend. You have an addiction.
Okay. So, anyways, we went to this house, which is his aunt's house, Sammy's house, and we're sitting there, we're having tacos and nachos because, you know, Mexicans have that. They have carne asada with nachos, and they have carne asada with tacos and quesadillas and everything that you want to call
Let's just say I was brought up white for the most part, and Kailin is white, and we are not mad at the ground beef with taco seasoning.
Exactly, we're not. You know what?
I highly enjoy that with some flour tortillas, okay?
And you know what? Okay, tortillas. Sammy the
Sammy's
Mexican
about to
over
come
there.
punch me in the throat.
Yes. Literally. So no, it was so bomb, guys. Like Mexican food is the bombest ever. That's why I'm like, I love you, because Mexican food is the best. So anyways, we're sitting there, we're drinking, we're having fun. He's feeling it. He's super drunk because he has his little tequila shots. He's like 6 shots deep in, literally. And he's talking with the family. He's laughing and blah, blah, blah. Well, it gets to a point to where he has everything inside his pockets. He has my keys. He has my vape. He has his phone. He has his watch on his
So he's
wrist.
controlling.
No. He just had everything on him because
He just had your whole life into his pants pockets.
Exactly.
Okay.
But because I didn't have...
Controlling.
No, because I didn't have no pockets.
Did he allow you to have pockets? Is that why you didn't have pockets?
No.
Did he not allow you to have any?
No, that's not what I'm saying. So pretty much...
So we're done. He's controlling. She had no pockets. He didn't allow her. He cut her pockets off.
I can't speak no more, guys. Okay, so no, so
he's cutting us off.
No, so literally we're sitting on the table and his uncle comes up and like grabs him and he's going towards the pool and I'm like, oh my gosh. And what's crazy, guys, is I'm like pulling him and it takes a while for him to go inside the pool, but he's not going in there. So I'm pulling him. Everybody's pulling him. So his other uncle and his cousin, we're all in on it and we're like pulling him back and he's like not getting in the water. And then I'm like, oh my gosh. And it just happened so fast. And then he goes in the water. And I'm like, oh my gosh. The world is going to end right now, guys. Because whenever he jumped in the water and I was like, oh, he has my vape. I was like, my vape? Literally just my freaking vape.
In that moment, your whole fucking life turned upside down.
Literally.
And everything was done. Yeah. She wasn't worried about her $500 car key. She was worried about her nicotine.
Yeah, no, so literally, like, that, I don't know if that's you guys too, but that literally only popped in my head was my vape. I was, like, freaking out. I literally went up to him when he was inside the pool. I was like, get out. You have my vape. So I literally
don't care if you're fucking drowning. Give me my fucking vape.
Literally. I wasn't even paying attention to that because he wasn't drowning. But I literally grabbed my vape out of his hand. I don't think you would have
known if he was.
I know, because literally...
That's all you were worried about. You probably would have jumped in as he was drowning. And everybody thinks you're going to jump into like, oh, she's saving her man. How cute. No, you were going to jump in, reach into his sinking pockets and grab your vape and get out.
No. That is not nice. I'm sorry, babe. But I'm kind of like not. Because I knew he was okay. So anyways, I was like, I need my vape. And he's like, oh my gosh, babe, I'm so sorry. And I'm looking at him like, yeah, give it to me. So I literally like ran for it. And we had my car there. And no, I got my keys because obviously I had to get inside the car. So I was sitting there with my vape and I was like, oh my gosh, my vape is wet. It is done. Like, I'm buzzing. I cannot even take a hit of my vape now. Like, I'm so sad. So somewhere, like, I think his cousin or his sister gave me my keys and I was like, oh gosh, like you had my keys. And I'm like, oh my gosh, so let me see if they work. So his sister was like, let's put them in rice because they will be fine. Like they're going to dry.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, I'm just going to see if it works and blah, blah, blah. So I literally go outside and I turn it on and the trunk opens. Everything happens. So I'm like, okay, my keys are good. And I'm like, but my vape's not. So I'm like, okay, my keys are working. So I'm going to get in my car. I'm going to start it. And then I hit my vape and nothing. And so I plug it in the charger because it's not blinking or anything. I'm like, maybe it'll blink with the charger on.
Meanwhile, her vape is soaking wet. The bitch plugs it into electricity and puts it to her fucking mouth.
Yeah. So it has chlorine and pee probably.
Bitch, that's not what the problem was. The problem was you put a wet device into electricity.
Yeah.
You almost shocked the fuck out of yourself.
In my car. My car. I don't know when I'm drunk.
You almost gave yourself an electrical lip job.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I need that because I don't have lips. White
or it would have short-circuited your brain and put you back to reality. Yeah, you guys hear that?
I'm hitting a vape.
You guys hear that? Look, she can't even... 5 seconds. 5 fucking seconds.
I'm hitting a new vape, guys. Okay, so I plug it in and it actually works. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it's working. So I hit it and there's no smoke coming out of my mouth. I'm like, but it's hitting, but it's not hitting. And then I'm like freaking out. And then Sammy comes out and he's like, babe, just leave it alone. Just let it charge. Just let it.
And was I on the phone at that point?
No, not yet. So he's like, just let it dry. And I'm like, no, like I need my vape. Like this is my vape. I'm buzzing. Like I need my vape. So he leaves or whatever because he's like, this bitch is too much. So he leaves, goes back inside with his family. And then I call my friend Elias. I'm like, Elias.
Me. Hi, guys.
So his uncle threw him in the pool and my vape doesn't work.
No. So I answer the phone and she is hella distraught and she's like, Elias. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck happened? And then she's like, Sammy got thrown in the pool and he had my vape in his pocket. And I'm like, girl. She's like, and now it doesn't work. She goes, and I just want to hit Elias. I just want one hit. Just a hit, Elias.
It's so horrible, guys. It's so horrible.
And she was freaking out. She's like, I mean, he had his keys. He had my keys and everything. And she goes, but my vape was in there. And she was like, and I don't know what to do. I just want one hit. Just a hit. And nothing's hitting. It's not hitting.
Yeah, it's so bad because, like, I'm so addicted. Like, I feel like everybody's addicted, though, to nicotine. Like, when I see people...
Girl.
No, literally, like, I see on TikTok, like, people fall asleep with it. Like, they always have to...
Only an addict would have the For You TikToks nicotine related.
Exactly. Because they all listen. All the internet listens to you. Everything. And it's crazy because, like, I'll have little TikToks of, I can't take this out of my hand, and I always need it in my hand. It comforts me, and it really does, because I won't know where it's at, and I'm like, babe, where's my vape? And I'm, like, freaking out. So I always need my vape.
You know how many times I have had to search my car in and out to find the bitch's vape because she was calling, panicking after a drunken night and couldn't find it?
And because he's so loyal about it. Because he loves me.
Well, because I was like, if I don't check, this bitch is going to FaceTime me while I check. She's going to call me over and over and over till I check. Or she's going to pop in and break my fucking window and check herself. Or
I'm going to get the cops here and I'm going to make investigations. I'm going to bring the FBI here to find the traces of it.
I'm like, I've never seen this girl in my life. I don't know what she wants.
You have my vape. Oh. No, literally, like, so it didn't end up working. But guess what, guys? It's still inside my car right now. Drying.
And on our way to Pismo, she still checked it and made sure that it turned on at least.
Yeah, I did. And they were like, you're hitting chlorine. Yeah, that's really true. So I should really stop. But I got new coils.
So after we told her that she should not hit the vape anymore because she probably is inhaling chlorine and kid piss, she then says, well, I might just make sure it works and keep it as a secondary when my first one goes out. Never mind the chlorine and the piss entering her lungs. It was going to be her secondary in case her first one is no longer available.
But the coil that comes off like this, look, this is the coil. So you put it
So
back.
now she's justifying why she should inhale chlorine and piss.
No, it's a new coil that was not in the piss. And the chlorine. So I put a whole new one on there and it still didn't work. And then I just gave up on it, guys. I really did. And I was so sad.
And the bitch was livid.
I really was. I was so livid. Like, I literally called Elias crying. Not crying, but crying of sadness.
I literally thought she was sitting in the front seat slicing her wrist.
But yeah. And then I try to make it better by saying, like, oh, my keys. But it was literally just my vape. Like, Sammy was like, you don't even care about your car keys, but you're caring about your vape. I'm like, yeah, I care about my vape. Like, that's so sad, guys, because people that listen to this right now, you guys probably do vape, and it's addicting, and you already know it.
Mm-hmm.
You already know.
Amber fucking Ivy.
Yeah. And you guys do like the big old clouds, so those are even worse because that's just more.
Actually, I don't really, I was going to say, last time we were there, I'm not sure if she really did it since she had her baby, but yeah, we had to sit outside and record the first episode so she can vape.
Yeah. No, yeah. And that would be me. That would be me, like, we got to go outside.
Yet here you are sitting at my kitchen table
See, exactly. And you know what's crazy is before we went to his family's house, I told him, I was like, and I can't vape.
Well, see,
like,
see, you didn't mention that. His family had no idea that you were such a nicotine trashy girl.
Exactly. So whenever we were driving there to Riverside.
So I want to know what happened when you ran to the side of the pool and was like, my vape!
No, literally. So I didn't mean to be mean. If I was mean, I don't know.
They probably said, this cracker is junky.
Yeah, like, this is a nicotine. This is Salt Nick girl over here. I was probably, I don't know, was I mean, babe? Did everybody hear me? Everybody heard me. Oh my gosh. That's so embarrassing. But he loves me, so it's okay. Oh.
As he's probably now disowned. No longer invited.
No, because his family
he's
so
gonna be, you can come, but don't bring that bitch.
No, literally, like, don't bring that nicotine. And I don't know.
How would you say that in Spanish, Sammy? Would they say that in Spanish or would they say that in English? No, that you can come, but you can't bring that bitch. Yeah.
In Spanish.
In Spanish. So that's what he's hearing next time they have a family event. So he's getting
ready to say that now.
Next time they have a family event, that's what he's gonna hear.
And you know what? That's not gonna happen because they all said, "Oh, I hope to see you again. I hope to see you again." And you know what? You know what Sammy said that I'm gonna repeat it on here? Oh, maybe you'll see us with the baby. He really said that.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Baby and a vape.
No, so
a baby that vapes.
Exactly. So no, I have to leave that vape. I always said, like, the way for me to quit is if I get pregnant. Like,
bitch,
I'm leaving that vape.
Every broad pre-pregnancy says that.
Exactly.
Until it happens, and then all of a sudden the baby's vaping, you're vaping, you guys are swapping vapes, and the bitch is like 3 months old.
No, not 3 months, but maybe in her teens, maybe in her 20s.
Nah.
That's okay, because I'll be right back on it. Oh.
You're going to be that bitch standing over the yellow line where you can smoke here. You're going to be hitting your vape, and you're going to be rocking the vape and sleep with your foot on the other side of the line.
Sammy won't let that happen. I already know it. He really won't. Because he told me, he was like, if you get pregnant and you have your baby, you have to, like, cut off your vape, like, whatsoever. So I'm like, shoot.
As long as you don't cut off alcohol.
No. I can't do that one. I can't do everything to cut off. I can't. But I will do my vape if it makes him happy because I do love him. I do care about him. So I would definitely do my vape. Not right now.
So then while you're pregnant, I won't see you for 9 months.
Yes, you will. Like, we do sober stuff. Like, I was sober at the beach. What do you mean?
I wasn't.
You weren't, but I was. So it's like if I was pregnant, like, I'm sober, you're not.
We'll cross that problem when it occurs.
So it's supposed to happen in 3 or 4 years, guys. So me and Sammy talked about it, and that's what's going to happen.
So I'm taking applications now. I'm taking applications now for a new bestie. One that doesn't plan to get pregnant or one that already has had kids and doesn't care about them that much. Okay? Because I need you available, drinkable, and everything.
Vapeable. Babe, can I have another drink, please? Pretty please. From Sammy. That's sexy as fuck.
Yeah,
It really is,
yeah,
guys.
You can grab one too.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. No,
so that was her eventful weekend. Meanwhile, I was stuck in slavery at work.
Featuring Sammy's burp.
Penis.
He always says that, guys. Like, he said that in my ear so many times when we went to Universal. We went to Universal and we did the Mario ride. What's that called?
The Mario ride?
Is it Mario ride?
Okay, you guys listen to this sound right here. This is the only sound I want to hear. This is, you know, like when you go to church and you hear like, when you hear the prayer that just resets your whole fucking life and turns you back into the Virgin Mary. This is what resets my life.
That was really nice.
I'm officially reset. You know what? Just call me Jesus. I'm okay with that. I accept it. Okay, so enough about the fucking lashes on your fucking dome, and enough about the jobs and the nicotine. Yes, we know you're fucking salt, Nick. Okay. So, but I want to get into something more fun. I want to know, okay, what would you name your albino baby?
Snowflake.
Snowflake?
But
How
Sammy's...
fucking basic.
Yeah, but it's not because I haven't heard of albino baby named Snowflake. But Sammy said Snow. Snow?
Sammy, you would name your albino baby Snow? Okay,
Snow
loophole,
White.
I'm not naming my albino baby shit, because if the baby comes out albino, it's going right fucking up for sale on the black market.
No. How would it go on the black market? I'm not trying to be racist.
It'd go on
the white market.
It'd go on.
Because it's a white baby.
You don't know what the black market is, bitch?
Yeah, no, not a baby though. That's a child.
Baby? That's the cheapest issue. That fucking albino baby should be clearance.
No.
Red tagged.
I will take
cents.
that baby.
98 cents. Donated. I shouldn't have to pay for the fucking thing.
98 cents. Make it 99 cents at least.
So you know what? I want to make some fucking calls. I want to find out what the fuck these bitches would name their albino babies. So we're going to give some calls. So we're going to start with my mother, Rebecca, and we're going to find out on what she would have named me if I came out one of those little albino bastards, okay? Let's see. Do I have this bitch's number saved? I sure do. Okay, let's see what she says.
It's ringing. It's doing a thing. Hello?
Hi, you're on the podcast. So,
hi.
Hola. So now I just want to know, we're doing this thing right now. What would you name your albino baby?
Albino baby?
Like if I were to come out albino, what would my name be?
I don't know. You have no choice, so you need to find out. I would say, if you're a white baby?
Albino, yes. Like white hair, white skin, white lashes, white brows, like no color, like
everything's white.
Well, I always like the name Anthony Ray.
Bitch, you were gonna name me that as a regular child. I need an albino child's name.
That would be your name.
Like if I popped out white is right, what was my name gonna be?
I don't know now.
See, I said Snowflake.
I said I was gonna give the fucking thing back. Put it on the black market.
I don't know.
Okay, you're done. I'm calling the next person. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Amber Joe.
Hey, it's Amber. Leave a message and I'll get back
It's
to
okay.
you.
This bitch is done. We're not friends.
Hello.
Hi, girly. We're recording. I just want to know, if you were to have an albino baby, what are you naming it?
Girl or boy?
Either fucking or. It's albino. What does it matter?
If it's a boy, I would name it Lorenzo.
Okay.
If it's a girl, I would name it, what's a good white name? Sarah.
Even though it's albino?
What do you mean?
You're still gonna go basic as hell. I would give the fucking thing back, but if I had to keep it, I would name it Glacier.
It's albino. Everything's white.
That's a good one. Glacier.
See, me and Sammy I said snowflake, and Sammy said snow.
And you said Lorenzo or Sarah.
I know Sarah. I could have done better. Lorenzo's a good one though. I stand by it.
Okay, on to the next. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, now we're gonna call Amber Ivy, who was on episode 1, and we're gonna see what she says.
Hello.
Hi, bitch. I'm recording with Kailin.
Hi.
And we want to know if you were gonna have an albino baby, what would you name it?
Oh God. Yeah, think about that.
Right, bitch. Wouldn't you give it back?
No.
I would. I'd put that thing on the black market and sell it. Not even sell it. Give away.
Albinos are freaking pretty.
So what would you name your albino baby?
Elias.
As much as I'm dying to be white. No. But say hi. This is Amber Ivy. She was on the first episode, How Far is the Nearest Orphanage? And she would name her albino baby Elias.
Really, what would you name it?
I really don't know.
I said snowflake, and Sammy said
I
snow.
said if I had to keep it legally, I'd name it Glacier.
Glacier, that's pretty cool. Maybe, I don't know. Frost?
Frost. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Frostlake. Frost.
Frost.
Okay.
Frost.
Frost,
So
final
random.
answer?
Frost, final answer.
Okay. I'm gonna call the next person. Bye.
Bye.
Who you calling?
Marissa.
Hello?
Bitch. Okay, we're recording the podcast episode, and I want to know if you had an albino baby, what the fuck is the name?
If I had an albino baby, what the name would be?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Craig.
Craig.
Craig, yes.
Craig, final answer?
Final answer.
Okay. We're calling the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Craig. I don't know how I feel about Craig. That is pretty white. So, yeah. And now vape. Vape it, guys. Vape the nicotine. Let's go.
Should we call Roxanne?
Yeah.
She never answers.
No?
Yeah.
She's one of them that doesn't answer.
Elias!
Hi! Okay, so we're recording an episode right now, and the question of the hour is if you had an albino baby, what the fuck are you naming it?
Steven.
Why Steven?
Because it's an ugly name.
Ugly name for the ugly baby. Okay, Steven, final answer?
That was my first answer.
Okay, we're calling the next. Bye.
Okay.
Bye. You're giving me boring fucking names. Steven. Craig. Like, what the fuck? Oh, we're gonna call Samantha. Okay, let's call this bitch.
Who's Samantha?
My cousin.
Did I ever meet her? Samantha.
No, you didn't know her.
Hello.
Hi, bitch. We're recording an episode, and the question of the hour is, if you had an albino baby, what the fuck are you naming it?
I don't fucking know.
So I said sell it on the black market. If I had to keep it legally, I'm naming it Glacier. Some people said Craig. Some said Steven. One said Frost. Give it a go.
I'm over here thinking like Milky.
Milk. 1% or 2%?
That's definitely 1%, baby.
1%, yeah.
We like him skinny, so non-fat. Okay, we're calling the next. Bye.
Alright, bye.
She said Milky. So yeah, we got Milky, we got Steven, we got Craig, we got Frost, we got If I Had To, Glacier, and yeah, so albino babies out there, those are going to be your future names. Try not to be albino, okay?
They have no choice.
They have a choice. But yeah, so we talked about Kailin's nicotine addiction. We talked about how she was thrown into a rooster fight because she went to a Mexican party and she's hella white. And
That rhymed.
what else did we talk about?
We
Oh,
talked
albino
about-
babies. But yeah, you know what? You guys go follow the show. It's called Sipsies for the fucktards I can't spell over and over every fucking week. It's SIVSTIES. Go to the Instagram, follow the page, go to the show. It's out on all music outlets. Wherever you hear your music, hear the fucking show. Rate, review, share, download, follow. Letter E, all of the above. And email me at cancelme@sipsies.com. Let me know if you pop an albino baby out your vagina, what the fuck is being written on the birth certificate. Okay? Bye.
Bye.